Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Crashlands 2 once again. In the last episode, I ran around fighting sluggables and I got me a pick made from their teeth now. That's great, which means I'm gonna go bust up some rocks with this thing, and we can use those materials for whatever I freaking want to. Can't bust that wall though. Can I bust this thing? Yes, I can. You ain't blocking no paths anymore, you weird cylindrical thing. But this guy is the one that's gonna be giving me all the materials. The grumble things. Grumble stone, grumble shard, grumble in my pants. Not sure why my pants are all grumbly, but they are. Now let's just see what else we can find in this place. Oh, some angry sluggables. That's what we're finding. Now, there you go. That'll cut y'all up nicely. Also a little bit of infighting there. Always a good thing when the slug guys go fighting each other and not me. But that's a little too unreliable. We can handle these guys. I don't need them to kill each other for me, but maybe they can. I've definitely seen some slug boys attacking each other. Now, let's not have any rocks raining down on my stupid little head. That is a whole lot of them. Yeesh. Well, come on, you sons of bitches. There you go, a nice solid slice for you. And there we are. We're thinning out the herd, culling their numbers before they drive themselves to extinction by eating up all of their food and leaving none for everybody. Now, just whack. And a nice little whack. There we go, you saw it. It was coming right for us. Anyway, what's this shiny tree all about? It seems important, but I don't know. There's nothing I can do with it, at least not yet. It'll probably be important later, but not at this very moment. At least we're getting plenty of this grumble stone. Though Grawl has not given us any recipes with which to use them. Let's head back to Harlepole. I'm sure somebody's got something for me there on account of the giant exclamation point I seen on the map. And you seem to have a face going on over your head, so maybe you got something to say? Won't someone think of the sprouts? What a time for Bidet to be injured. Yes, you and your tragic bidet accident. It washed you too hard and now your ass is all chapped. Oh yeah, and you had me go and feed the slug babies. The Marlebones have been distributed. Another successful delivery for the books. Hooray, I bet the slug babies were excited. I hope Harley relaxes the rules soon and I can visit the bunnery again. Doesn't seem likely, but I have a feeling rules won't stop you sprouts from getting into trouble for long. I wanted to give you something in return for a favor, but I don't really know what aliens like. I saw you picking some of these things up, so here, these are for you. Okay, you gave me a nice handful of materials. Wow, that wasn't worth it at all. Hush, juice box. Thanks, Earl. This is great. I can make a lot of shit out of those. Well, that completes that quest. But now I'm not clear on what to do. So, what have I told you about touching my ray blades? You only get half the workspace. Half, and your ray blades were on my side of the line. Geez, are these Tendrum who made Growl's ray lamps? Maybe we shouldn't interrupt. How important are ray lamps anyway? Let's sneak away before they... Hey, a purple-looking flower. What you doing, flower? Ooh, I've never met a walking, talking flower before. Come here, flower, and settle something for us. Well, shit, guess we got roped into it anyway. I'm Mirvin, and this here's... I can introduce myself, thank you very much. My name's Enid. You got a name, flower? I'm Flux, this is Juicebox. Flux is a human, by the way, she's not a flower. I don't know if it walks like a flower, talks like a flower, smells like a flower. You'd be mighty foolish to call it anything else. You might be a flower. You just said you ain't never seen a walking, talking flower before. So I ain't got nothing to compare it to, which means as far as I know, all flowers of this type walk and talk like this, Enid. Mirvin, you are on my last heifer. Now I can't even remember what we called her over here for. While you're working on that, I actually have a question. How would I get a couple of ray lamps? Oh ho, heard of my famous open-handed ray blade folding technique, huh? Word spreading fast like I knew it would. Maybe if the word that's spreading is sloppy. More like she's asking to learn my superior swaying stock ray blade pleating method. Which is it, Flux? Who are you trying to apprentice under? But I don't want to apprentice under anyone. I just want a ray lamp. Put it this way, if we give you a ray lamp, you might light one room, but if we teach you how to make a ray lamp, you can light as many rooms as you want. How's that sound? Better than I expected. I guess. Ain't no guessing in ray blade folding. You either want to learn it or you don't. Nothing half-hearted about it. Why not? I want to learn. I'll supervise. What does Flux have to do? Depends on who you want to learn from. First things first, you gotta pick your teacher. If you pick me, I'll teach you how to become one with the reygrass. You'll learn how to think like they think, how they move, how they move how they move. If you pick me, you'll get a more hands-on experience. You can't understand something just by looking. You gotta get in there and interact with the reygrass to truly know it. So who's it gonna be? Why not both of you? Both of you teach me your methods, I'll try each one and figure out which one works best. You, maybe? I knew you'd make the right choice. You know quality when you see it. Grumble, grumble. Don't pay him any mind, he'll get over it. Will not. Sorry, Mirvin. Now, like I was saying, you can't really understand something by standing there and staring. You gotta use your other senses too. You need to feel the texture of the ray blades under your tendril tips. Here's the sound they make when you pass your hand over them. Smell the tang in the air right before the stalk breaks. How does this teach you how to fold ray blades? Oh, you think you know better? I'd like to see you fold something, you talking box. Sorry. That's what I thought. Head up to our reygrass pond yonder when ready, then I'll tell you what to do next. Okay, where's your reygrass pond? It is not there because I'm trying to zoom out with the left trigger and that just drops markers. That appears to be a reygrass pond. And I'm thinking I'm gonna need a bridge. Good thing I made a shitload of goddamn fucking motherfucking sons of bitchin' docks that I can go plopping down, which apparently I'm not allowed to do here. Something prevents you from building there. Fantastic. No bridge for me, I guess. How in the fuck do I get to your reygrass pond? Everywhere I go seems to not lead there. There's just water all around unless I gotta cut my way through the fucking tubes growing out of the ground to get there right between those guys, which might be exactly what I needed to do and I just simply didn't think about it until just now. So let's see. I'ma cut my way through this stuff so I can actually get to places. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed to do because I'm just stupid. Okay, now focus your mind and apply a quick burst of manual force to some of the reygrass there. Do that until the feeling lives in your hand's memory.
What? I think she wants you to slap the raygrass plants around this pond.
Your dastardly box catches on quick. Okay, so do I slap it with this? Weren't y'all listening? I said manual, use an empty hand. Well, fine. Slap. I slapped a bug. Whack. Slap, slap. Your form needs work. You're holding your hand too stiff. You gotta keep the arm nice and floppy. Like a ray blade? No, ray blades aren't floppy, but you gotta know what they aren't to know what they are. Okay, slapping this, slapping that. Yeah, keep that hand all floppy. How's it going? I don't get what this is supposed to do. What? I can't hear you. I'm really glad we went with you. I'm learning a lot. Yeah, I'm learning how to slap grass with an empty hand. That's valuable information. Slappity slap, whackity doo, I'ma slap a little of you. I don't know if it's the fresh air or the tangy sap smell, but I think I'm starting to get it. I'm seeing the raygrass differently.
Wait, this method actually works?
Either that or there's a mild hallucinogen in raygrass I'm slowly absorbing through my skin. Yeah, it's probably the second thing. Take that, frog. I wanted to slap the grass, but you got in the way and intercepted that slap, and it cost you your life. I think I finally understand. I knew you could do it. Come back over here. All right. Slapped the fuck out of some grass. And now, how's your hand feel? You know, it does feel a little different. Kinda numb and a little sticky. That's what understanding feels like. Or topical anesthetic. Jealousy ain't a good look on you, Merv. When are you gonna admit that my technique is superior? Never, 'cause I ain't a liar. Forget him, Flux. You're now ready to use what you've learned here to embark on your very first ray blade folding project. Go forth and share this knowledge with others, and make sure you tell them who you apprenticed under. Okay then. Reylamp. I can set those up if I had some more rich clay, apparently. And I do get rich clay by slicing up raygrass. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna fuck up the rest of your raygrass here in your pond, in hopes of getting rich clay out of them, which I probably won't get. But, hey, I didn't get any. Who would have thought? What's this thing? I can't slap it. Doesn't matter. I gotta go find some goddamn rich clay. Hey, there's a lump of rich clay. But I think I need more than just one ray lamp. I think I need like 2 of them. Oh, little slug guy blew himself up. Good for him. Maybe don't go biting the splody shrooms, little guy. That is a lesson I learned myself the hard way. I slapped one of those things because I thought it might have given me materials, but nope, it kersploded my ass out of my face. Ray lamp. Takes a lot of effort to do something nature did on accident, indeed. So there's that ray lamp. So, there it is. I will throw that over here in the corner. There you go, you got a ray lamp now.
Graw, do you know about these big industrial-looking pipes dotting the landscape? What are those things for? Where are they coming from?
I don't know the answers to all your questions. I first saw them out east where I used to live. Hard to miss them when they popped up from out of nowhere. Where those pipes are, the withering follows. Withering? That sounds ominous.
Not just ominous, that sounds downright sinister. What is that?
The withering is some kind of blight that's killing off pieces of Marla's mantle. So industrialism has come to Roanoke and it's ruining the environment. Those pipes show up and then it's just a matter of time before the expressions of Marla start dying off. Without the expressions, whole groves disintegrate. When did this start? I first saw them pipes, so must be around 4 years ago now. Okay, now I need to ask you something personal. Why'd you leave Petal Wall? You're digging deep into some old wounds, Flux. I'm sorry, but this is important. When we first met, you thought me and Juicebox were invading aliens. You said you'd seen an alien invasion before. Cards on the table, I think those pipes are manufactured by my old employer, the Bureau of Shipping. What if they're involved in whatever this withering is?
Hard to deny some level of Bureau involvement when you find shipping crates with their logo slapped on them lying around.
See. I was on my way back to Petal Wall after foraging and I stopped to make camp. Would have been there already, but I'd taken a leisurely pace. Dawdled. Shouldn't have done that. Woke up in the middle of the night to a bright pink streak across the sky. Bright enough to burn the eyes. It was loud, so loud you felt more and heard the sound. I hurried home, left everything and flew as fast as I could. Broke a wing tumbling through the back tunnels, but by the time I finally made it back to Petal Wall, everything, it was too late. It was all gone. I was too late. I should have been there, but I wasn't. I wasn't there. If only I could have. Rawl, look, I can't talk anymore about this right now. I don't know anything else. I can't help anyone. Go ask the travelers. Atla, maybe. She'd know more. She can help you. So, shit, man. The Bureau of Shipping is starting to fuck shit up, ain't they? They might have been fucking shit up for a long time. Well, actually for about 4 years now, since that's exactly what dude told me. You know what would boost the mood here? A little furniture. Here's a pop table for you. That oughta spruce things up a bit. Build you a nice little pop table. I'll put that over in this room. There you go. It's feeling more like a home already. We got a table. What else does a home need besides a table? Nothing. That's what. It's the table that makes the house a home. And that's the lesson we've all learned here today. And with that, I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.